What's good, y'all? Welcome to my review for Predator Badland. Finally watched it, man. You guys know it just dropped on Hulu like a couple days ago. I want to say it might have been last week. But yeah, I finally got to watch the film, man. Incredible film. I would honestly say confidently, I mean, it's been a while since I've seen a lot of the earlier Predator movies. Well, Prey and obviously Predator. What was it called? Killer of Killers. Obviously came out recently, so I can remember those a bit more clearly. But judging from my ratings and everything, man, I can say confidently that this is probably my favorite Predator film. And this film is fucking awesome, man. This kind of does what Predators tried to do with expanding the lore of the Yautja or the Predators. I'm just gonna stick to calling them Predators. Yes, the Yautja is their correct, like, you know, in-universe name, but like, Predator sounds cool. Though the Yautja sounds cool too, but I think I'll just stick to calling them Predator, so excuse me. But it kind of does what that movie does, expanding the lore and showing us more of the Predators, of the Yautja's culture and everything, man. Though apparently this time is like the first time they've actually, like, if I remember correctly, I think I saw like a commercial or a trailer or some sort of BTS on the film, man, that mentioned that they actually create a proper language for the Yautja. Everything that we heard in previous films was just nothing but gibberish. But like here, they actually have like an actual like Bible. Like here, this is how you speak the way of the Yautja. I'm assuming it's like what they did when Star Trek, when forming like the Klingon language and whatnot. I don't know. I don't know if there's like a legit that language for that or any like Star Wars languages. But I remember hearing about that during the film's release. But yeah, man, this film was fucking awesome, man. And I just have to wonder, man, you know, because Predator has been on the come recently. We've got 3 bangers back to back with Prey, Killer of Killers, and this. Alien is on the come up as well with Alien Romulus. That was a banger film, and I think they've already confirmed like another one is going to be coming out soon. When are we getting AVP? When is AVP, man, bro? Come on now. I think we have done enough setup. We got the place in peace. Both franchises are better than they were beforehand when we last left them off with Alien Covenant and Predators, or The Predator, which you guys may remember, I reviewed that film when it came out. I personally love that film, but that's just me. You know, then those movies when we last left them off that. When are we getting AVP? When is the next AVP film? I think we're done. It's done. Wait a minute. We've done. You guys done your part. Now give me AVP. I want the aliens versus the Predators. God damn it! Where is it? Where is AVP? And have Dan Trachtenberg directed, man. Like, this dude clearly knows his shit when it comes to Predators. I'm sure he can adapt to the Xenomorphs, no problem as well. Give him AVP, and we're off to the races, man. That's what I want, man. I want AVP. I don't know. I don't really keep up, so I don't know if they have announced anything or if there is any plans for, like, an AVP movie yet set up yet or not. I don't know, but I want AVP. I'm tired of waiting, man. Give me AVP. The people want AVP. Anyway, guys, but yeah, this is a banger film. And enough of me dripping. Let's start. So the movie's, like I said, is directed by Dan Trachtenberg. You guys also did Prey, as well as work on directed Killers of Killers. And of course, so it's Ellie Fanling, Demetrius Schuster, Amtangi, if I'm pronouncing it right. The dude's New Zealand, and a bunch of other randos that literally have no names on Twitter, that literally have no names on Google, like Cameron Brown and whatnot. Looks like there's like even a pro wrestler and a basketball player is also included in the cast, which is a bit interesting, but okay. He's a martial artist and kickboxer. I assume he was also playing one of the Predators, given his size. Anyway, and the plot of Predator Badlands, cast out of its clan, an alien hunter, an unlikely alliance embarks on a treacherous journey in search of the ultimate adversary. So the cast is great, and obviously Ellie Fanning is great as the android Wayland Yutani Thea, and like you guys may have saw this when the movie had initially come out in theaters, but I remember like seeing like the Ezoja Discord and the general chatting, the general shipping channel. I think I also just saw his general Twitter. I would occasionally see fan art of like people shipping these too, and I was like, okay, I mean, whatever, figures, you know, they're the 2 leads, whatever, male, woman, whatever. But honestly, after watching the film, man, I get why people ship them. These 2 are great, man. I don't know if I personally would ship them. Also would not know how that would work between an android and a predator. How the fuck do the Yautja even have sex? Like, do they got a dick? Like, do they got some other way that these creatures procreate? Has this ever been established? Now you got me asking questions. I don't know, but I get the appeal, and I get when people ship them. They're pretty fun together, man. And I honestly dig these two, man. With her being all happy-go-lucky and be like, "Wow, this place is so magical," you know, being in awe of this plant that they're on and its species and everything, man. Bud, who you guys know is a little, I don't think Bud was ever in any of the actual trailers. I don't think he was. He might have, but I might be misremembering. But I don't think he was. But like, he's like this little critter that we see a couple times on the film, man. That end up joining them in the final showdown, and he was great, man. This dude's so funny, where he's like copying, where he's copying Deke, and like when he's like setting up for camp and everything, man. It's pretty funny. Those two are great, man. I love those. I love that little guy. He was fun. So yeah, the CGI is obviously fantastic, man. If I remember correctly, this movie was done practically with Demetrius in a suit, but then I don't know if they had, but they ended up using, I think, facial capture in him just to get like the actual like little nuances, facial expressions, and the acting. But everything else was done practically with a rubber suit, just obviously CGI his face for obvious reasons, you know. And he looked great, man. I love the armor, man. You guys know, I've always thought the Predators were always the cooler one out of between them, between the Yautja and the Xenomorphs. I've always thought Predators were cooler, man, just from their armor and their weaponry and everything, man. They were always way cooler to me, man. And that once again is true here, man. When we get to see all the different types of the Yautja here from the few that we get to see, man, like Deke's father, Deke himself, his brother. They all look fucking cool, man. I love the design of the Predators. So that was pretty cool, man. And as well as the other various creatures we see, man, like we see like this one part of the area where the grass is literally glass. Like the glass, like it's sharp razor grass. Like it's like literally razor that will cut you up if you try to traverse through it in order to capture this giant beast that Deke wants as his hunt so he can eat it, man. So that's pretty cool, man. We also get to see a couple other creatures as well in here, man. That was really cool, man. It's just always cool whenever they expand the lore films. Like I said, this does a lot of like I think Predators was doing, but a lot better with like, you know, expanding the lore of the Yautja. And Predators I also loved as well. Don't get twisted. I love all the Predator films, but definitely when I ranked them, that interview with last. Oh, I'm not entirely sure if I'm confident in that one because, like I said, I have not seen Predator 2, Predators, or The Predator in many, many years. So I'm not super confident in my ranking for like the bottom half of my ranking. But the first four men, as well as the Predator, I'm pretty confident in this ranking. It's just the first three Predator movies I'm kind of iffy of like if that's how I would rank them, or if I would put Predator 2 higher or Predators. I'm not entirely sure. But my rankings were all 9s, and were all either 9s or 9.5s out of 10. It was a bit hard to figure out where I placed all of them. I would also have to go back and rewatch those films to know for certainly where I would place them. Anyway, but yeah, that was pretty cool. Predators as well, when we got to see all those other Yautja as well, man. This was like cool, like I said, for expanding the lore once again, so that was pretty cool as well. The music, I must also say, is fantastic. The score for this film is incredible. This is probably, I would probably say, my favorite score out of all the Predator films, man, though to be fair, I don't remember a single track for any of them, but the score for this film is fantastic. Who was the composer for this film? Now I gotta look it up. I didn't actually look before I started recording, but let me just see it. Okay, we have Sarah Schenner, if I'm saying that right, and Benjamin Wallfisch. Fitch? Am I saying that right? Fitch? I don't know. But those are the two composers, man. They did an amazing job. And Sarah also did Prey. Well, Benjamin has actually worked on the Alien films. Once again, where is AVP? Give me AVP, you bastards! I want to see the Xenos and the Predators fight once again, man. We haven't gotten a film, we haven't gotten AVP film since 07. That's when Requiem came out. It's been damn near 20 years to this point, man. The people want it, man. We have waited long enough. The people want AVP. Give me AVP. Anyway. Anyway, but yeah, the various alien creatures we see, man, the CGI in just looks amazing. I love the look of the planet, and just like all the extra lore bits again here was really, really cool, man. I love the dynamic between Deke and Thea, with Thea, like he calls her a tool because she's an android tool. That was pretty fun. And like I said, it is cool that we get to hear the Yaos actually speak, and they did actually develop a proper language for them now. And like I said, apparently everything we heard in the previous films was just gibberish. So we actually now have a definitive proper language for the Yaos, and it was pretty cool to see that. But yeah, that was pretty cool, man. The language is cool, man. The soundtrack's amazing. Obviously, the action's phenomenal as well. I do remember these movies being they like seemingly were like heavily marketing this as a 3D movie. We're watching it 3D because they went up, and some of the trailers show they would do that effect where you can see stuff popping out of the screen, man. Honestly, I don't think this film would have looked all that great in 3D from watching it, man. I think probably would look pretty. I thought it probably would look fine, but from watching the film, I think that this would have been a fine enough film you could watch 2D. You didn't need to watch it in 3D. Now I could be wrong, man. I didn't see the film 3D, so I wouldn't know. But judging from this film compared to like what I saw in Guardians 3, I feel like that would have looked amazing in 3D. Captain America and Brave New World, I thought was another film that probably would have looked amazing in IMAX 3D or 3D if you got the chance to. This one, probably didn't need to. I also know they're also Send Help is another movie they're marketing heavily in 3D. That I'm not entirely sure how that would work in 3D, considering Sam Raimi's never worked with that tech. But if anyone can make 3D look cool, it'd probably be Sam Raimi just from his overall style. But anyway, I'm getting sidetracked. As far as negatives of the film, man, I think my only major problem I have with the film is I wish we learned more about Deke's backstory. We got to see more of it past, like, just the initial stuff with his father and brother. Like, it would have been cool of, like, why he was viewed as, like, a failure and was deemed to be cold by his father, man. Just like, his bond with his brother, man. I kind of wish we got a bit more of that, man. Like, this film is not even 2 hours. They could have easily made 2 hours and gave us, like, 20 minutes of that or an extra 10 minutes of that, man. I think that would have gone a long way, man. There is like a kind of mid-credit scene. I'm not where we so minor spoil, but really nothing gets shown up. Where we see like his mother, where it seems like his mother comes in on this big ass ship. So I'm curious. So I don't know if that's gonna be a sequel for Predator Badlands. It's gonna be focused with his mom and him going against his mother, or maybe that's gonna connect back to Killers of Killers, because guys, Killers of Killers ended with the woman from Prey was shown off as one of the captured. It was one of the captured guys that the Predators got captured. So who knows where that's gonna lead? But yeah, that was interesting, man. I'm curious, like I said, I want AVP, so I wish I got it. But yeah, I think my only problem with this film, man, is I wish they would expand more on Deke's actual backstory, showing us more about he was viewed as weak and like why he needed to be called, and just overall his relationship with his brother. I think would have been cool if we got to see a bit more of that compared to what we just see in the film itself. Now, honestly, guys, I kind of want to give this movie a 10, not gonna lie, because I had such a blast watching this film, man, and the final showdown, the climax is so fucking cool, where we get to see like an updated power loader sort of thing, man. It's really fucking sick. But with everything, man, but I'm not too confident that rating, so instead my final verdict for Predator Badlands will be a 9.5 out of 10, guys, man. Like I said, this is a banger film. I'm excited for whatever's next for Predator movie, whether we get a sequel to Badlands, Prey, it's a sequel to both, AVP, which is what I really want, but we'll have to wait and see on that, ladies and gentlemen. Anyway, guys, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like if you did, subscribe for new. Comment if you feel like it. Links across below, and as always, back for more. See you guys next time.